to like I can see it. All right. Well. Welcome to a brand new episode of Mind Your Business Monday.
A new season
A
of
new
Mind Your
season,
Business Monday.
a new season, and a new episode of Mind Your
Yes.
Business Monday. I am your host, Travis,
And I'm Arletha.
and she is my beautiful wife.
Yes, I am.
And we've been very, very busy, and we're so happy to be back for a new season. As always, even though we're adding some more, we would say that Mind Your Business Monday is brought to you by On Point Alliance. Here at On Point Alliance, we provide identity related solutions through a diversified scope of services, with fingerprinting and background screening being our primary service. Of course, to learn more about our services, you can scan the barcode at the top of the screen or go and click the link in our description.
So, Mind Your Business Monday, we want you to tackle the week like a boss. Here with us every Monday at Mind Your Business Monday. This is a compass for entrepreneurial growth. So, you can level up your skills and learn from other entrepreneurs who have walked in your shoes and who want to share their wisdom and knowledge with you. And so that way you can glean from them for both personal and professional leadership development. So whether you're just starting out or you're already an established business owner, this is a compass for you. So again, like, follow, share, and subscribe to learn more and to stay connected to us.
Everybody got to hear your sexy voice, so you got to talk in that. You got to bring that mic up to you.
Am I not talking?
Yeah,
to
you
the mic?
you got to bring that mic up to you so they can hear your new voice. You said you was gonna put on for. You got it going.
I said I was gonna
She
talk
got
with
it.
an
She got it
airy
going.
voice.
Y'all, so we got. Go ahead and
You want me to
say my
sing?
name.
Travis. Wait a minute, let me see. Travis.
Put your mouth in there.
I'm
No, there you go.
Travis.
There you go. That's kind of
You heard you my Travis. That's so country. Travis.
So, guys, we want to first take this opportunity to thank you all for joining us again for this new season. We got a lot of new things that we've been doing, a lot of new things we've been working on. I want to thank God for our producer,
Yes.
Mr. Jay Willis, who's in the studio with us, helping us. We look forward to get better.
Yes. Jay Willis Productions.
Jay Willis Production. Just sounds so professional.
It does.
I'll wait for his head to come up. He got his head down. Don't be back there. You ain't got to blush off the camera, man. Listen, nobody see you.
So we wanted to take today just to kind of settle in this new space with all this new equipment and new format and all this new stuff at the same time. And of course, as you guys know, on launch day, it's always fun. Always fun. But we here and I'm proud of us. We've been working really hard. And so we do have a focus for today, but we're going to incorporate all of the things that we have been doing in our discussion to save time
Right.
and just to show how we've been able to accomplish as much as we have and to share those tips and strategies with you all so you can end this fourth quarter. Today started fourth quarter for business owners, and you still have time to hit some of those goals and make an impact if it's nothing more than consolidating and cleaning some things up. So, what we're going to do is, as Travis share a little detail on what we're going to be talking about, y'all just bear with us. Y'all might want to get y'all some notebooks and ink pens and pencils and take notes today.
All righty. So today's topic is what's going on. And I almost forgot the most important thing. Please like, follow, and share. Subscribe and share. We need you guys to share this episode on tonight. So we've been off for a while, and so we want people to know that we're here. So everybody, if you can, please just share, and also once you do it, if you don't mind typing in, letting us know that you have shared, we greatly appreciate that part as well.
So before we get started, it's several new things that's going to be happening, new terms we're going to be using. So you guys are not just viewers, you guys are
No,
game
you
changers.
have graduated.
Yes. And so we wanted to personalize what all of this means. And give me 1 second here.
So you get your definition out for.
Yes, because I want to see it just right. Travis, read my shirt.
So game changers. Notice she said read the shirts.
Yes,
We
because
have the
this we
shirts
have
on as well. You
merchandise.
guys are
Okay.
game changers.
Yes.
A diligent trailblazer who, guided by the P.A.S.S model, prepare, act, study, shift, consistently reshapes industries and disrupts norms. With an unwavering commitment to excellence, they leave a lasting mark, transforming challenges into opportunities and visions into legacies. Get rid of the frog. Success is a journey, not a destination. Keep moving, keep learning, and keep improving. Remember, you've got
That's
this.
right.
You're not by
So
yourself.
each one of us who are making moves, who are shifting, who are assessing, and as you guys learn what the past roadmap is, you then are a game changer. Okay. So it's not Google's definition or Webster's definition. It's mind your business Monday. What definition of what a game changer is? So we're going to be referring to you all as game changers. Okay. Something else that's new. We learned that we're not a podcast, that we're a talk show because of the content and the flow and the vibe of our show, that we are a talk show. So that'll be some different language there. We will have merchandise. Our banner. I worked too hard on that banner. We got to let the top part that's missing. Hold on.
Get your stuff
Yeah,
together.
yeah. I
Get your
stayed up.
life together.
Hold on. That's up at the top. Y'all see that? I made it. I worked real hard on that. We showing it. Okay. I did it. All right, hold on.
You
Then
did
we can
that.
get back to our regular schedule program. Okay,
Ah,
boom. So
show all of that work. You've been working hard.
so also guys, you're gonna see, so we do have websites. Yes, I said websites, but then that's because we have more than one thing going on right now, that they are up, but it has to be, they're being verified and take a couple days for that to happen. So we'll be announcing more about that, but we do have that. And then also those who follow On Point Alliance's Facebook page, you're going to
Mhm.
see a change there with the name. Um, so we're branding Mind Your Business Monday. Mind Your Business Monday, initially, we just wanted to share business tips. And it was, we were using On Point Alliance as the primary, um, was the focus of
Kind of like the
everything.
topic as well.
But with
For
Mind Your
the
Business Monday, and because I do several things, we found a way to structure it to bring all of those different industries and different tips, because business is business. Certain things, it doesn't matter what you're doing, even if you're in ministry,
right.
how you operate your home, it all still, you got operation systems, workflows, processes, SOPs in the house, things like that. So we felt that we found a way to bridge all of them together without being all over the place, and be able to hit different industries and different niches. So you guys will be seeing
Mhm.
that too. So we're growing into this space, and we're excited that you guys have been rocking with us from day one. And we pray that you guys continue to hang with us and
Mhm.
watch us grow to this next level. So I just wanted to say that. So it's a couple of things new, and like we used to having to click and all this stuff. So now, like this whole little setup is different. So this is new and kind of weird. Yeah. So anyway, we got some growing to do.
But I'm kind of weird anyway, so I'm kind of fitting in. I'm fitting right in.
You
So
hearing
I'm weird.
yourself? You like this?
Yeah, I'm
Like
hearing
this
myself.
sound really
I'm
good.
weird.
Like it make you wanna sing But see, I can't sing
See, it
that
make you
good.
want to sing.
No, you want to sing. 'Cause I
No, it
tell
don't
how
make
you
me want to
talking, you
sing.
want to sing.
It makes me
Mama,
want to do when
I
I'm doing that.
wanna sing.
You don't know nothing about that
Mama,
song.
Mama, I want.
You don't know nothing about that song.
Yeah, huh? Roosevelt, baby.
Oh, okay. Roosevelt did that.
Uh,
Shut up. Keep talking. I didn't know that.
Mama. Yeah, but go ahead.
No,
Now I just
okay.
watched because I couldn't sing, and they'll definitely wouldn't let me near the choir.
No,
Yeah.
this is true.
So anyway,
Well, anyway, now that we got let the good people know some of the stuff that is new, we're going to go ahead and get into our topic on tonight. So we are excited because it is the relaunch of Mind Your Business Monday. While we've been off air, trust us, it been all rest and relaxation. We've been working on several things, and we can't wait to dive in to let you all know what we've been doing and get you caught up. Okay, so let's spill the beans. During our time away, it's been a whirlwind of brainstorming, refining, revamping, and truly, excuse me, truly working on being more intentional and strategic with Mind Your Business Monday, as well as every area of both our personal and our business life. We're gonna do a little bit of sharing and transparency with our personal lives as well.
mhm.
So the crown jewel, our brand new framework, P.A.S.S.
Pass.
Pass. Okay. Now I know you're curious about what that stands for, and let me tell you, it's something that's not just close to our hearts, but we believe it's going to transform the way that you approach your life holistically. Okay. So we're going to break it down, shall we? Pass is short for prepare, act, study, and my favorite one, shift. That one's close to my heart, shift, because that's what my song was. That's my single song. That's the name of my single there, shift. That's a little plug. It's like your compass guiding you to success, whether in your personal or business ventures. The beauty of it, it keeps you evolving, moving, and most importantly, succeeding in life. So we're talking about setting goals, taking action, reviewing outcomes, then shifting strategies if needed. Okay. So remember, success isn't a destination, it is a journey. All right. Say that again. Success isn't a destination, it's a journey. So get ready. Let's ride this wave together. Ready to dive deep into past and make magic happen, baby. Baby. Let's make magic happen, baby.
So, as we share what we've been working on, like I said, we're going to show you guys how P.A.S.S has played a major role in how we've been navigating and getting so many things done. All
Mhm.
right. So, first thing I'm going to talk about is why I chose P.A.S.S.
Mhm.
And the first thing that came to my mind is we need to reframe the way we measure ourselves and how we conduct ourselves. So often, when we are really ambitious and we have a lot of things on our to-do list, we feel like we failed at everything. Somebody that's close to me just said, I feel like I'm failing at everything. I feel like I'm failing at everything. But when you learn how to structure your life according to P.A.S.S, you'll see how much more efficient, productive, and
Mhm.
peaceful you'll be, more prosperous. So just holistically implementing P.A.S.S is going to, even down to how you run your house with your kids, how you interact with people, those folks that just drain you. They
Personal
takers,
relationships.
takers, takers. So this is not just for business. I had to walk one of my friends through. Oh, I said friends because I actually got some friends now, like some for real friends. That's weird. Like
Congratulations.
I said it out loud in public. I got friends. And
Uh,
so they're like sisters. But I had to walk one of them through P.A.S.S. And when I started saying it, she's like, And she kind of laughed because it literally applies to everything that we do. All right. So the first thing is reframing how we measure and conduct ourselves.
mhm.
We see failures in some weird ways, but that's because we've been socialized of what failure is, and most of the time is because what society says is success and what
Hmm.
looks like failure because you're not doing what other people are doing, or you may feel like you're behind because of your age, or because you got kids, or because you work a job. Y'all know I'm not the advocate for everybody go get an LLC.
Right. Everybody a boss.
Yeah,
No, you're not.
well, I just feel like boss is if you managing your house, your kids, you on top of your stuff, you a boss. Not necessarily because you got a LLC or you running a business. And we discount people who work 9 to 5s who straight up doing the doggone thing, because those people working those 9 to 5s helping some CEO be great. And if they were not there, that CEO would not be as successful or making the money and doing the things that they're doing. So some people are there to assist, to be helpers.
Right.
Okay, so we be hard on ourselves. We slip over into this overachiever space where you do, if you really step back and look at what you actually accomplished and what you did, but because it's not some grand thing, you feel like you didn't really do anything. But if you look at those 10 small things, that if you didn't do those 10 small things, that one big thing wouldn't matter.
Right.
Okay. And then we have to play offense and defense in our life. Anybody that play ball, no, you cannot win a game only playing one. You got to know how to play both. Okay. But sometimes when we navigating through life, we don't play both. Okay. So P.A.S.S helps you implement both. I'm gonna try not to get distracted. So, with this being said, one of the things that okay, hold on, because
I'm
I can hear
sorry.
it.
I'm having some technical difficulties.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all can hear all that.
All right. Let's go. Oh, okay. Me.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, that's why you're here to get me together. Thank you. I appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, for those that seen his backside, that is Jay Willis from Jay Willis Production. And here to get me together. Sorry. My apologies.
You know it's hard for me. I'm trying here now.
You on the roll now. You on the roll.
Okay, it's okay. This
See,
part of
he just know the importance of everybody hearing my voice.
this
That's what
this
that is.
this part of the process, y'all, and this part of the process. So anyway, that's where P.A.S.S comes in at. Like Travis said, is prepare, act, study, and
Shift.
shift. All right. So I said I was going to incorporate some of the things that we've been doing, and then show you how P.A.S.S played a part in bringing it to past. Okay. So the last time we were doing our last episode, we were sharing with you guys that we were working on a book, The Secret Recipes of an Overcomer,
Overcomer.
how to transition from defeat to victory. And so, are you on this?
I didn't.
Okay,
If
so
you're
yeah,
ready to
we just
do it,
gonna
if
rock
you're
it.
ready to do it,
So
okay, let's
y'all,
just rock it. How we gonna rock it?
so we're gonna be having to give each other little clues.
Okay.
So you can click the first one.
Dun, dun, dun,
So
dun.
guys, so yes, it evolved from just a book to now I have a publishing company called the Literary Lighthouse Alliance.
We gotta get us some. We gotta get us some applause. Stuff.
So my voice was ugly. I couldn't make the sound. Sorry, y'all. I know that
Got
probably
it.
was hard for
Finally
y'all to
got
hear.
it.
But so it initially started off as just, I wanted to do an anthology, had a few people. I was going to guide through the process. Well, we had some challenges. Uh-oh. Something happened. Okay.
Going. It's fine. Just
Because
keep
now
going.
in my ears, it feel like some wind blowing in my ears. There we go. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. Let me get through it. So what was I saying? What was the last thing I said? Um, yes. So the publishing company, we had a lot of challenges with this particular publishing company. So I ended up doing most of the work, and I'm like, okay, my book need a home. I couldn't give credit to somebody else who didn't do the work. So it evolved from a book to I went on ahead and registered my name. I'll share with you guys how I came up with the name. And so the Literary Lighthouse is a safe space for authors to come, not have all the answers, not know the process,
Hmm.
scared to tell their stories, have not found their voice. That's what the Literary Lighthouse Alliance is here for, is a community. So yes, the secret recipes of an overcomer, how to transition from defeat to victory, is the name of our book. Is a book collaboration with 7 authors. You can go to the next one.
However, before we go there, it is available now. So you can scan the barcode to get this book now. We're not working on it. It's finished. It is done. And it's ready for you to read.
Yes, it is.
Ibby Kibby.
So yes, so we have cohort one. These are the authors that I was privileged to work with. We have Michael Evans, Rabia Hogan's, Shalina Tinglin, Charlotte Douglas, Diane White, and Deletta Lynn or Deletta Higgins, and Travis Kent. He's officially an
Hey,
author.
hey, yours
Hey.
truly.
And so I'm so proud of this group of people. Most of them, I was the first one. You can take this away for right now. I was the first one that they shared their stories with. One of them, I believe, had counselors and, went through, had the resources to work through, her journey. But some of them, I was the first one that they shared their stories with and had to navigate through all of that. Our first 2 sessions almost pretty much was like them reliving their traumas all over again, but they did it. I'm so proud of them. We were able to represent them well. We
Mm-hmm.
were able to capture the essence of what they were trying to say and allow them to remain the superheroes in their story. So yeah, they went through bad things, but their stories are not focused on who did what and
No.
oh, woe is me, but how they navigated through that. So that's where the secret recipes of an overcomer, how to transition from defeat to victory. Let me explain to y'all this book, okay? It's not just a regular book, and I don't care what you say. We've been looking for it. I had 2 publishing companies tell me they ain't never heard anything like this. You're not gonna find nothing like this on Amazon because it was a gang of us looking for it, and it was not. So I'm calling it the first hybrid of its kind.
Come on,
Okay.
Trailblazer.
So until somebody comes show me, I'm gonna just claim that spot. All right. So it's a recipe book, but
Mhm.
the authors are the recipes.
This is true.
So what they've gone through, just like a recipe, you have the ingredients. And for example, because I have a mine here. So, like for example, the ingredients. So my story is overcoming invisibility. Okay, y'all took my little banner thing away again. I
What
worked too
banner?
hard on it. Put
Which
it
one are you
back up
talking
there,
about?
the number one.
This.
Yes, there you go. So yeah, I stayed up all night working on these stuff.
It goes
So
away, I
it's
think,
gonna
when you
show.
click certain
So then you
things.
just got to put it back.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to remember to put it back. All right. So, like my story,
Because I got stuff
overcoming
to do.
invisibility, right? So, some of the ingredients that is required to navigate through that is courage, tenacity, self belief, faith, and forgiveness. And then in it, it gives the directions on how to um, implement those characteristics and those different things in overcoming. So each person, they overcame something, they're showing you what it took to overcome that particular thing
Mhm.
and give you the directions on how to apply those to your life. Then is their stories. Each one of these chapters are about 15 to 17 pages long. I think the shortest chapter is about 13 pages long. We got their recipe, their stories. We have worksheets. So some of you all don't have counselors, and you're not comfortable telling anybody what you're going through. Well, these worksheets were strategically created and designed based off of each person's chapter.
Mm-hmm.
And so these not no copy and paste and go buy something off a creative market and regurgitate some worksheets onto you just to fill our books. These were strategically questions strategically asked to help you navigate through the different things that the authors have gone through. After that, there's activity sheets in there for you to self-care. Okay. So from there, then we have an actual recipe that's inspired by the author's story. So, for example, me being a leader, my food recipe is love glazed barbecue ribs. Being a leader, the rib protects the organs in the the vital organs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it assists with our respiratory system. It just protects everything, right? And so they can bruise easy, but yet they are protective, right? So for me it only made sense. And then just with Adam and Eve, and just the biblical symbolism of what the rib represents. That's why I chose that particular dish for myself. I wrote all the recipes in the book, but they're inspired by our stories. Okay. Then we have quotes. So each author has a quote for you to hold on to and stand on. And so I'm not going to tell what mine is because you got to buy the book. Okay. So I just wanted to point that out, that this is not just another book. Okay. Okay. I think we got some comments too.
Well, I tell you what, too.
Um,
How about we do read a few of the quotes? Yeah, I think that was fine. How
so
about
you
we?
can actually put this page, you can put up on the screen because it's there.
Okay.
Is that right there? So these are not quotes, but these are some of the, I guess you would call these inserts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just giving you an ideal of the authors, the chapter, their title of their chapter,
Mm-hmm.
and what their story is about. So one of the opening sentences. So go ahead,
Okay,
Travis.
so we're going to start with Rebaya Hogan's. Her recipe is chocolate upside down cake, and she says,
Why
"Oh,
you gonna skip me? How you gonna skip mine? I ain't
you,
read mine.
can I do it the way I want to do
I
it?"
guess you can.
Man, let me do my thing.
I guess you can.
She won't tell me what to, I ain't got nothing to do but sit here and do my job.
Just
Man,
one job.
I got one job. Let
Okay,
me
go
do
ahead.
that job. Rebaya Hogan's overcoming the diagnosis. What do you do while you wait in anticipation of taking your last breath? That was always deep for me. Y'all got to get this book and read that story.
Rabia was given 6 months to live.
20 years ago.
Yes. She talks about how she pinched herself the morning she was supposed to expire and just what that feeling was like. So yeah, it gets real deep. Go ahead.
Mhm. So we have Shalina Tinglin. Her recipe, Jamaican brown stewed chicken. Shalina says, overcoming past trauma. I had convinced myself that I was strong enough to handle it on my own and that I didn't need help. She would eventually find out differently,
Yep.
but you got to read the story. Then we got Deletta Lynn. Hers is a seafood medley bowl. And she talks about overcoming the loss of innocence. I vividly remember seeing bruises and scars, and it was a constant source of pain and sadness for me. Great thing about all this stuff is that, like the book says, the Lord brought us out. He delivered us. I'm going to read Arletha's now. Arletha's overcoming invisibility. And my have you overcome?
Y'all doing too much. You better see me. See
Oh
me. No.
Lord, she overcome. Glory to God. Alita
Bless his
said,
high and holy name.
bless his high and holy name, most high. Let's go.
Okay.
Alita says, that's when I realized I was the lighthouse. And my role was to shine my light for others to follow, guiding them through their own stormy seas, ensuring they never felt lost in the darkness. That was deep and powerful. I gotta read mine after yours, I guess, right?
Go ahead.
So yours truly is talking about overcoming codependency. Quote from my book: I reflected on my life and realized to my astonishment that I'd never been the object of anyone's pursuit. Y'all, to know more about that, you're gonna have to get the book.
And we're going to speed up. It's 7:40 already. I just looked at the
She want me
time.
to read faster.
No, I just did a time check because you don't seem like you're going nowhere fast.
I'm just
I
I'm
know.
I'm, I'm trying to do them justice.
Yes, I
Okay.
know.
So then we got Michael Evans. His recipe is, hold on, I didn't rob myself. So y'all heard what Olita did. So my recipe is tis so sweet potato pie. Those that know me will know why that would be. All right. Then we got Michael Evans. His recipe, stuffed spicy chicken peppers. And his topic was overcoming sex addiction. To no avail, the taste of women was a drug that drew me back into my indiscretions, but God. Then we have Charlotte Douglas, homemade lasagna. She dealt with overcoming a sheltered childhood. So there I was, beautifully sheltered while being a bit naive and socially stagnant. And then our last author is Diane White. Her meal is hot sauteed salad. She overcame obesity. She said, I knew I had to do something fast or I would not make it. So I decided that I was going to live and not die. These are some amazing stories, guys, and you really need to get you
The
really need to
next
get
one
to get the book so that you'll be
down.
able to um, really enjoy all of those stories.
Yep. So you can scan the barcode and get a copy of our book. You'll see that Travis and I both are there because uh, we have two versions. He has his own cover in the book, so it doesn't matter because our money go to the same bank account.
And has been for
So
26
it don't
years.
matter which one you buy, just long as you pick one of them, okay? And my
Ah,
picture is on his book anyway, so it don't matter. So you'll get a 2 for 1 if you get.
yep.
Now his picture's not on mine because I'm the primary author. But if you get his, both of us are on there anyway. So it
Mhm.
don't matter which one you buy.
Yes.
So scan the barcode, get your copy of this book. You do not want to miss out. And we'll talk more about it next week. But this is not just another book, guys. This book is full of intention and strategy. Okay. So, with that being said, this anthology project was not easy. Pass
At all.
played a part in it because yes, I prepared, I did cross T's, dotted I's, and when I tell you dealing with 7 different personalities, 7 different they are different age grades. It wasn't 7 different age groups, but like we had different age ranges. Some people knew how to work the computer, some people didn't know how to work the computer. Some got business owners, bosses, Lord have mercy, important folks, people who they don't check emails, and when your heart is involved in something, so and they don't know this, and everybody who's listening, if we didn't have to have a conversation, you better still be my friend and love me after this, because unfortunately you just been part of what's been this growth spurt that I went through over
Mhm.
the last, I would say, 6 months. Okay. But when I tell you, when you give your heart and you're helping everybody through their stuff, and none of them probably thought about my story, overcoming invisibility, where you're never good enough, you don't get credit for what you do. Okay. You
Mhm.
giving more than people give you, And in this, you got to serve business owners who don't respond, who, and they ain't meaning no harm, but it don't make it feel any better.
Nope.
And I have to be mature enough to understand the dynamics of all of it. Some of it was disrespectful, flat out disrespectful. Some of them were mature enough to take ownership and
Right.
apologize and say, hey, this wasn't even you. You understand? Anything great, you better know the devil gonna do whatever he can to come shake it up. And anything to provoke me to feel back how to stir up those trigger points.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to be wise enough and know his devices and not fall for them. So, baby, that was not an easy process. And my story, some of those people mirrored my experience and my deliverance, but I still had to be professional. I still had to work through it. I still had to serve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, me being prepared and having things in place and then setting boundaries and enforcing them, so I was prepared. Act, enforce what you said. I got in trouble because I went beyond my boundaries.
Right.
They didn't, a lot of it wasn't that somebody was doing something wrong to me. I'm being extra nice, over giving, overachiever. We just want to see everybody win. And then I'm going to throw myself in something that nobody pushed me in. So now I got to implement what I believe the Lord told me to do concerning certain things. Now, some stuff wasn't right. But again, thank God that we able to have adult conversations and work through those things, and everybody still love each other at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And work through it. And then to study. I have, when this book project was over, 27 items on my list that I'm going to do different next time. And it really wasn't something I could do better as far as executing. It was a lot of things pertaining to boundaries. It was a lot of things pertaining to over giving. It was a lot of things pertaining to um, thinking of thinking about myself. This whole thing was designed to serve others. And I did not include Arletha. Us business owners, I bet you half of us guilty of providing services and not thinking about how much we need to make and how much we need to take
Real
care of
talk.
our bills.
Real talk.
But we thought about the overhead, we thought about the customer, we thought about everybody else, but we didn't even include us. And then we come up on the short end, we exhausted, depleted, disrespected, frustrated.
You know what though? The great thing about, and I was thinking this when you were saying, because you really gonna make up for this time because you flying, baby. You
I'm
fly.
trying
Now listen,
without cheating them.
I was just saying the thing when you was talking. God always has a plan inside of a plan. You can have in your mind that you're doing this, and I'm doing this for the people, and I'm doing this so I can be a blessing, and I'm doing this for this, and God will bless that. But inside of that plan is a whole nother plan for you to be able to, as you stated, gain 27 nuggets for what not to do in the future
Mhm.
when you get ready for the second cohort or the next anthology. 27 nuggets of what not to do, and you have to be in a position to be able to hear him and recognize when he's talking. And because I just heard, even though we know this is mind your business money, this ain't a ministry thing, but y'all know ministry is in us. But um I was thinking about when you were talking about prepare. Do you all know that sometimes we have to prepare? We have to prepare when we say no to people.
Yeah.
We have to prepare when we get ready to exit out of relationships.
Hmm.
Because when people get done, marriage is a business. Yes, love, but it's a business. But sometimes when you get ready to, when you know that a situation is not healthy for you anymore, and it's not working for you, and it's not beneficial, and you're not going anywhere, and everything is just, you just know it's plain as day. But you've been used to this person being there. You've been used to their income. You've been used to them doing certain things, and you haven't had to do it. But you know it's time for you to make that exit. You have to prepare to be able to say, hey, I'm done with this. So that when you do step off from that place, you do understand there are things that you went into that doing before, that if you are listening and you're paying attention, you'll gain those nuggets that this thing here, I may fall for another one, but this particular thing, I ain't gonna fall for that again because I was paying attention. I recognized the nugget that was here for me.
And a lot of times, yeah, people are doing what they do, but we have to take accountability on how we got, what part did we play in this
Right,
uh discomfort or this ease or whatever we're experiencing, right?
right.
Somebody I know, I ain't saying no names,
Smart woman.
um you when if you got delicate stuff, then broke equipment, and what can I do next time that this don't happen again? Myself, how am I going to do XYZ? Because I'm frustrated because people call me and I answer immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what I'm doing. Me and my husband at dinner, but he know my life. So he ain't the husband. Don't answer the phone. Don't do this. Don't do that. He let me do what I do, but I'm answering because I'm always trying to accommodate, always trying to answer,
Mm-hmm.
always responding, always, always, always. And then sometimes I didn't even give myself time to think about what the person asked me.
Exactly.
I didn't even give myself time to think about how do I really want to best do this, even seek God on or hear the Holy Ghost, because I'm Johnny on the spot. But baby, these same folks ain't dropping it like it's hot, responding to you, answering to you.
Mm-mm. Being available.
You doing stuff for them and they make you wait 2-3 days. But now when they ask you, they hitting you up like it's right now.
Right.
But you train them that they can do that.
Exactly.
And guess what they trained you? That they not gonna do it. So how you upset?
Right.
How you upset?
They didn't learn you.
They
They didn't
done
learn
learned
you.
you how it gonna go.
So you got, like I tell you, they've learned you, as my aunt say, they learned you how to operate with them.
Yes.
Now you're gonna have to learn them how you're gonna operate. And the thing about it is, you can do that is on an individual basis because me knowing you, I know you a person where you always want to be available.
Always.
You don't ever want nobody waiting on you
Like I'm so and
because
like
yeah,
I'm so important over somebody else.
it's
Like
something that you are supposed to provide for them or you're supposed to get. And your first
first,
thought be, I don't want to hold them up because if they working on it right now, then they need me to respond right now. And it's like, but sometimes when you do that, you're learning that sometimes when you do that and you're in the middle of something, you can respond in a way that you really didn't get a chance to put any thought into how
right,
you really want to do it.
right.
So now and it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Be that way. Be how you are because that person is basically, they've set boundaries for their life.
Yeah.
Can't nobody
And you
knock you
can't
for
get
that.
upset for that.
You can't get mad because somebody else set boundaries for their life and you haven't.
Right.
Set
That
your
part.
damn boundaries. Set your
Now,
boundaries.
I'm gonna respect what you ask, and now respect the fact that
Respect
I'm
it. I'm
respecting it,
respecting it.
and don't act like I'm acting funny, and don't be asking me for nothing that you
There
know
you
I can't
go.
ask you for. Cause is this gonna be no? And this period, a complete sentence,
No, it's a
no.
complete sentence. That's
You
in my
understand what
chapter.
I'm
It's in the
saying?
chapter of my book.
So it's like I can't even. So when I say 27 items, that's all Arletha, not what nobody did or nobody said. None of that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the disrespect is because of how I position myself,
Right.
that people are not finna give you what you give them. And it irks my entire life. I gotta keep hearing how important, how busy everybody is. When I'm sitting here, I can show y'all right now. I wish I knew how to do it. At the same period of time in time, 331, three different people was reaching out to me at the same time. Between 3:30 and 3:35. That ain't count what I was working on in
Mm-hmm.
my real
But
time
that's every
space.
day. That's every day in your life.
And then I'm working on something for you, and you gonna make me wait. And then when I do talk to you, it's how busy you been. Bruh, sis. I don't want to hear nothing how busy you been. Everybody busy. But the minute I don't, now you rushed me to do something. And I did it, stayed up. I don't know, nobody else stay up all night for me. I stay up getting stuff done, give it to you, and then I don't hear from you for a week.
Look at that.
You're going on 2 weeks.
Look
And
at that.
I ain't heard from you. Ain't heard from you. Okay.
But guess what you're doing? You're learning.
Yes.
You're learning.
So guess what? Y'all, I'm telling you. So prepared. I was prepared.
Mhm.
Act. I did not follow what I put. Act is following the plan.
The plan.
Whatever
There you
you
go.
put in place, follow the plan. Implement what you said you were going to do. Already go in with a budget of how much you can go outside of that. I wasn't budgeting. This here is the only extra that I can give.
Right.
It's just if I go over, I just go over. Y'all know we go to Walmart, you supposed to got two
Sure.
things, you walk out, you have 15 things, right? No, I don't even get a buggy no more when I go in Walmart. So if I do get some extra stuff, it's only what I can hold in my arms, not because I can fill up a whole basket full of stuff, right? So budget in if you can afford to go over whatever your plan was to give or do. So
Mhm.
that's acting, okay? Study. After you implement, you done did the thing, you followed the plan. Did it work?
Mhm.
What worked? What did
What did not
not
work?
work? Make those adjustments. Learn quickly.
Oh, let me say this part. And just because you tried something and it didn't work, don't mean that you failed.
No.
Okay. And even if it just means that that particular thing didn't work, okay, that particular thing didn't work. And then if that thing doesn't work, please don't spend 2 weeks moping about the fact that it didn't work. Get your hind part up and do something else. Shift, do something, I'm sorry, I didn't jump ahead, but readjust, do something else once you see that that particular thing didn't work. But don't just stay down and beat yourself up because something you did, or you just deem yourself a failure because this particular thing didn't work. Do something
That's
else.
the whole point of study. You assessing what worked and what didn't. But so let me pause. If you're going into the mindset of pass,
Mhm.
you can never fail.
Nope.
Already, I prepared, I acted.
Mhm.
I'm going to see what worked and what didn't work because I'm going
Study.
into it already. I'm sorry, study. I'm going into it already knowing something may work, something didn't work. I want to see what worked, what didn't work, right? I need to know, okay, this part I can do without, this part I need to add, this part just completely a big hard
No.
no, right? This part, oh, I ain't even think about that. If I'm going into it already to assess the situation, how can I fail?
Right.
I already got to know it's certain people. Okay, I'm give if they call me, they get 5 minutes.
That's it.
The minute they go, and I'm going to tell them my plans and say, baby, listen, I don't mean no harm. We can't talk about him because every time you say stuff and you don't want me to say nothing, then you get mad at me when I say something. But you have me on here for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We've been talking about this for the last 2 weeks. Those minutes of my life I'll never get back. So at this point, so we can protect our love for each other, we can't talk about that. We can't talk about them. We
Right.
can't talk about her. We can't talk about him. We can't talk about that
Right.
because the plan is okay. If this happen again, if this is what I'm going to do, stick
Stick to
to
it.
what you said you're going to do. If this happens again, right? If I forget this, or if I lose this, or if I keep waking up late, I need to do this. Well, your homie's calling, this person wants you to do something. You got 15 important things that keep overriding this important thing because you didn't prepare and prioritize which one is the most important, because they all are important, but baby, all of them are not equally important. That's just facts. Something ain't as equally important, right? Prepare, act, implement what your plan is, and then study. Okay, did it work? Did it not work? So now guess what? Shift. That means you may be shifting by yourself. You
Yep.
might be shifting with less. You may have to dissolve that LLC. I don't know who that's for.
because it ain't working.
Dissolve it. Get off your taxes. Dissolve the LLC. You ain't doing nothing with it. You holding on to it in its own what's that on breathing
On the rest,
machines and rest all that. Let it go. Okay,
ventilator. That's what it is.
ventilator. Yeah,
Ventilator.
you ain't. It ain't even breathing on its own.
Right.
And you
Give it up.
crying about your finances. You didn't have to go get a job. You didn't have to go do all these different things. Let it go. So walk away with less. Don't feel like you lost because guess what? You went in it saying, I'm going to pass.
Mm-hmm.
And if this, I'm giving this 24 months. I'm giving this 6 more
Real
months.
talk.
I'm giving this certain amount of time. If this don't work, that's not me failing because now I'm monitoring, right? So if I go into it with the right mindset, I never fail.
Right.
I never fail. I'm not looking at what this person doing, that person doing, this person doing, and determining my success, right? Because we don't know what they doing. We don't know how they got that. We don't know what they doing to keep it,
Yeah. You know,
baby.
the sad part about it is that we are in this age of social media and the illusion of things.
Mhm.
So you got the Instagrams that are pictures that look and you perceive things to be a certain way, and then you find out later on that things are not always the way that they appear to be. And so you have a lot of people who are spinning their wheels trying to do things to keep, and it's funny, but it's sad. But you know it's bad when you got people who are terrible parents. They're just bad at parents. But they sit down every day and other they watch famous people who are horrible parents, and they talk about these famous people who are horrible parents. That don't take the focus off of the fact that you're a horrible parent yourself. And you need to be minding your business. And if you were minding your business, you wouldn't be focusing on what somebody else is doing or not doing in their life.
Mhm.
But that's the sad place that we're in with technology and the illusion of things. So many people are seeing things and it looks like it's this way, but it's really not.
Child, and now you really can't go off because baby, this AI stuff, these girls
This is
fine as
true.
that thing. These men on her fine as that thing and fake. They ain't even real people.
This is true.
Okay, child, you gonna know what's real, what's real, and what's not now. So you better not be sitting up here trying to keep up with somebody gonna fool around and run out of gas. Be sitting up on the side of the road with 4 flat tires, trying to
Right.
keep up with something that wasn't even a real thing.
This is
These
true.
people on all kind of medication and in sessions and beating up folks and knocking themselves off in all kind of different ways,
Hmm.
all kind of stuff to keep their sanity. And you sitting up here killing it organically.
Right.
Yeah,
But discrediting
but
yourself.
discrediting yourself. You sitting up here not giving, you want everything that's a positive. You see the negative side of it because you not counting up those small victories
Better count them.
because they one big victory or what society say. And we gotta quit being so starstruck with folks we admire so much. So we dope, like for real. When you think about the stuff that we know how to do, that
Right.
baby, hire some when okay, let me slow down. Y'all, I done had to hire several companies that appear bigger than me. They bigger than me. They've been around longer than me. And baby, when I tell you, I've been teaching these folks stuff.
Hmm.
I they don't have the capacity. So what is almost like is you just providing you got your name on a service because you halfway providing a service.
Provide an illusion.
Yes. And so that's why I'm like, I'm a whole standard. And that ain't me boasting. When I look at
Go
who
ahead and
I
boast in the
thought was
Lord.
bigger than me, when I look at what I paid you, thinking you finna do something, not that I didn't know how to do it, I'm thinking you finna do something extra,
Right.
something on a whole nother level. And this what you gave me, and you gave me your best, not best,
Your
best.
best.
You gave me your best, and You did it with a straight face and was proud of it.
You know what the great thing about this is even with us deciding to give our listeners a new name called Game Changers. The more you guys tune in to Mind Your Business Monday and really start to embrace yourself as a game changer,
Yes.
we're going to be bringing in um, different business owners. Um, and I'm even led to bring in just some regular working folk,
Yes.
just working people that will talk about and share how they have put the past model into action. So this is just the first episode for the new season that we're getting into, but we're going to be delving more into this past model. And what we're looking for is that we're trying to get more and more people to mind your business so that you can really embrace yourself as a game changer. You're sitting around on an idea that would change your life and everything around you, that'll provide a lifestyle for you. And if all you would do is take some time, mind your business,
Mm-hmm.
prepare something, act on it,
Mm-hmm.
study it, and then make the necessary shifts and adjustments, you are straight up a game changer. That's a diligent trailblazer. And all this, and it starts with you just minding your business.
And choosing to pass these comments, Natasha Pope. Most people only show you what they want to see. Then further down, accountability is and self-reflection are super important. Mind your business. Boom, that part. Brandy, learn, gather, and keep moving forward. Yes, ma'am, that part. They yes, yes, yes. I miss you too. She said she missed seeing this. Absolutely. So y'all, that was just one thing. Past when I tell y'all. So in that one thing I said, I didn't talk about relationships. I done lost 40 pounds,
Come on now.
minding my business. Okay. Implementing
Yes.
P.A.S.S. Okay. Setting boundaries. Okay. Learning, taking accountability for how this all played out, and not just pointing fingers at folks because they hurt my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Take some responsibility, addressing folk when they need to be addressed, when they straight up wrong and slip over into that. Okay, that's a little bit much right there.
Right.
And standing 10 toe down and being emotionally and mentally prepared for whatever gonna come after that. All right, so that then touch my personal life past, prepare, setting boundaries, acting, studying, assessing that situation, and shifting, making a decision and moving on,
Right.
moving on. So that's just one way P.A.S.S has helped. Y'all need to implement P.A.S.S with your kids. You need to implement P.A.S.S at work. They want to keep half of y'all don't even got to stay after long. Y'all ain't mandated to stay for work long. You keep letting them voluntolding y'all to stay longer.
Voluntolding
They
y'all.
voluntolding you.
All right now.
That ain't even mandatory. And then you complain, and then you ain't got time for your kids. You ain't got time to do this, and that's your reason for not starting your business. That's your reason for not writing a book, and that's your reason for this, baby. You
Are
need to
you
start passing, passing. Okay.
are you staying at work because you ain't operating, you're not using the past model at home? You don't want to go
You
home with
don't
them
want to go
kids.
home. Right. She made up a word voluntold in you. Right. So check
Oh,
this out, y'all, because we want to be respectful of y'all's time. So so the Literary Lighthouse Alliance, we popped that up on the screen. We showed you guys how to purchase your book. Y'all, this was the first day. It was a lot of the things that we put in place and was practicing that we literally didn't get to do today. But guess what? Assessing, and today it's not even that anything didn't work. This just was one of those days and it was an accident. So that slowed us down a little bit. One of our key players got stuck up in an accident. That's just what happened, right? So with that being said, I'm gonna kind of zoom through this. So we had the Literary Lighthouse Alliance, also with On Point Alliance, y'all. I had a whole lot of things going on. I consolidated some of those services I was doing.
mhm.
I realized I don't even like doing it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Uh-uh. The end. Some things I had to bring my focus in on. I had to assess what was being profitable, what wasn't. We were in the middle of a slow season, so now I got to even assess that. What are these little small subscription things that I'm paying for that I don't need? Well, they
Right.
seem
Save some
important,
money.
but you can't have it right now. Do that mean you failed? No, because you went into it with a mindset of past, right? So you here to determine what needs to go and not look at it as a fail. We had let me see what I'm trying to go fast, y'all.
What you looking for?
My paper. See, I gotta have my stuff in a binder. I can't do this. Hold on. I have my stuff all organized.
I'm just gifted like that.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And then with Mind Your Business Money, y'all know we were doing okay when I stepped out and said we're gonna do Mind Your Business Money. We were just trying something, not in a way of just trying to do something, but we were gonna try to do it with what we had. Because had we not, I probably would have never did it. I didn't like how I talked. I didn't like my weight. I was overweight. It was so many things I didn't like, and my mentor encouraged me, just do it, because if you don't do it, you ain't never gonna do it. We needed equipment. We needed some direction. We needed to figure out how to not get overwhelmed, baby, because I don't see how these YouTubers do this every day, all day, editing videos. I don't even want anybody in my business like that. You understand? So this was a whole task trying to get this done. But guess what? I didn't want to do you guys a disservice. I didn't want to. So when our mics and stuff started getting real janky and all that, hey, assess, pause. We've been working diligent on how we finna move forward strategically. How are we finna move forward, and how do we work on building our following and making sure the quality is what y'all deserve to hear and what you deserve to see and what we deserve, right? I don't halfway do anything. I was homeless once and didn't nobody know I was homeless because I don't look like what I be going through. That's another thing. You can't be judging me, measuring yourself, because folks be broke but looking like $1 million.
Sure do.
All right. But guess what? It ain't your
Ain't your
business.
business to
They
mine.
ain't gotta look like what they going through. But the point is, you shouldn't be measuring yourself because you don't know what nobody going through. And I never look like what I'm going through as long as I can help it. Okay. So
Show ain't.
so with that being said, what y'all seeing now, I went into this. I told the whole team, I said, if we could just be at least 85% better than we were season or round one, to me, that'll be 100%.
All right.
Whatever didn't work today, it wasn't because we didn't do it. It just didn't work. So guess what? Far as I'm concerned, that's 100. Because what not one thing I could have done differently. Now my team, they know what their parts were. They only can assess, is there anything different I could have done? If the answer is no, guess what they did? Their best, and they passed. Right?
Thank you.
Right? That's it. Seriously. No, seriously.
I passed.
So that's what I want us to learn, how to reframe what failure looks like. Let's quit speaking. This a mess. Oh, this a oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so this. Oh, I'm so behind. I'm hold on. If you behind, what happened? What you been doing? So
Mm-hmm.
technically, unless you can make the time change, there was nothing different you could have did. So are you really behind, or this is just where it is, and God's gonna make sure everything go the way it needs to go?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't see what you could have did different, release yourself, please.
And try again.
Give yourself credit for what you did do. Honor God by honoring yourself, by acknowledging and thanking Him for what happened good. Thank Him that that accident wasn't you in the accident, and that you were stalled where you were, that so another car couldn't come and whack you on the side.
Right.
Right? So it's okay. If you wasn't running late already for some stupid that you know was dumb, but if you know you did what you're supposed to do, hey, all right. So I hope this helps somebody. Pass. We're gonna reiterate: prepare,
Prepare,
act,
act, study,
study, and
and shift.
shift. If you do those things, it's not about the necessary outcome. It's about the process, right?
Mm-hmm.
And give yourself a break. Extend yourself some grace, okay? And watch your mouth. Quit speaking all this crazy stuff over your own self.
Right.
Yeah, I know it's hard. I know it's discouraging. I know you feel deflated. I quit using the word I feel overwhelmed. Google it. What that word mean. I'm not a person that ever want to quit or give up. I don't even
Mm-mm.
care how bad it get. Like I'm just not that person. But I kept saying, "Oh, I feel so overwhelmed. I feel so overwhelmed. I feel so overwhelmed." I had to quit. The Holy Ghost said, "Stop saying that, because you're gonna feel overwhelmed. And if you can't handle this, quit praying for more. Because this ain't even nothing. You ain't even scratched the surface. And if you can't handle this, get shut up." I said, "Yes, sir." Right? So, do I feel depleted sometimes because I don't listen to my body? Yep. Do I feel depleted sometimes because I'm over giving? Yep. Do I feel depleted sometimes because what folks charge me, I ain't charging other people? Yep. Am I feeling depleted because people don't answer me and I'm frustrated with that, but I'm answering everybody? Yep.
Yep.
Y'all see where I'm going with this?
Come on, girl.
Pass, baby. Arletha is passing. Arletha, them kids, we passing.
You
And
better say it because you done gave me a listen. Whenever the Lord, whenever another opportunity is afforded, I got a whole nother lesson, a sermon on, and it came to pass.
okay,
Baby, a
baby.
whole nother revelation on, and it came to pass.
Yes, understand the process, then trust the process. Okay, come on now. You said something there. Before we go, guys, we want to acknowledge our sponsors. Hey, Rissa, that's my baby. We want to acknowledge our sponsors. So we had some sponsors that supported this project, and we want to say their names openly.
Do we have
Yeah,
a
we
thing
have
for
a
them?
huh?
Do we have a
No, we don't have a thing on
okay?
there for them.
So we
So
will
we're
we will
gonna
do
read
this.
those real quick.
Sponsors for the as a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna put the book up now. I'm gonna put the yeah, I'm gonna put the book
Yeah,
up
this
now as
is
I read it.
overall.
So just overall, these are the sponsors for the book.
Go ahead.
Okay. So we got Shalina Tingling, who is Tingling Coaching and Consulting. We have Dr. Estrelita Bruce of a New Me Counseling and Consulting. We have Natasha Pope, the CEO of Pope Financial Solutions. We have CEO Frederica Lardy, who is the CEO of Freestyle Switch Design. We have Kadena Tate, who is revenue strategist, who's also been a guest on the show. We also had CEO Michelle Hambrick of Michelle Hambrick Agency. Then we have Variable Professional Solutions with CEO Rabia Hogans. We have the Growing Through Life International CEO Dr. Andrea Harris. And then we have Music Gates Full Service Entertainment CEO Makai Askew. And we have Jay Willis Production with Mr. Jay Willis as the CEO. And then we had Art Bean of AL Bean and Company, and then Faith Connection, who is also Dr. Andrea T. Harris. So these are the sponsors that we want to thank.
Yes, for helping making this possible. And you guys can see get their contact information off of our Facebook page. Please go and follow their social media platforms, and look into their services, because all of them are some phenomenal, integral business owners.
They are.
So check them out and follow them on their social platforms as well as us. Again, I want to thank you guys for y'all patience with us tonight. We went over a few minutes. We I feel like we said what I hope y'all let me know if past makes sense. Let's pull up the comments real quick. Does past make sense? Is it something that you want to implement? As you see it a way to implement this in your life? Prepare, act, study, and shift. We're going to change how we measure failure. Okay. We're changing that narrative. All right. And we not going to keep holding on to things that are not thriving, things that are not working, things that are not serving us, things that are not productive, things that are not intentional, things that are not strategic concerning us.
Right.
All
And
right.
and always remember this too. It's just like any effective sermon. There's a saying that after the text comes the test. And there's going to be times where you're going to set out to do these things. You're going to set out to put this past model into play. And I'm speaking from experience. You're going to set out to put this into play. And all of a sudden, you're going to start getting calls from the past. You're going to start getting texts from the past.
Oh, come on now.
You're going to start getting folk that want to reach out from the past where you've made a decision that you're going to do something different. And your past is going to come looking for you. That past may be another opportunity in business that did not work before, that you know didn't work before. And it's going to show up all shiny and like it's new. And you're going to have to be able to recognize that the only reason why this thing has come to show its head is so that I can pass this test.
Mm-hmm.
It's so that I can recognize this for what it is and know, been there, done that, moving on.
And I will not make emotional decisions because my financial situation forces me to go into some goofy agreement. Okay. I use this term. I don't twerk for nobody. I'm trying to learn how to twerk for him. And it don't work.
She trying.
Okay. No, okay, for real though.
She
Y'all
failing
like
in
for
her
real. I be
trying though.
trying, it don't work. It just
It,
don't none jiggle. So anyway, I'm not twerking. And I say that because you want me to work faster, move harder,
don't pack up
work,
that
work,
fast,
work,
Jay.
work, 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 work. And like, come on now. No. No, no, no. If it's goofy stuff, no. She said, I told y'all, I for real. Okay, anyway, we almost finished. So don't make emotional decisions. I want everybody to repeat after me. So I'm going to tell you what I want you to say. I will not allow what I feel to override what I know. So, okay, let's say that together. I will not allow
allow
what I feel to
to override
what I know.
what I know. Somebody need to type that in the comments.
Let's say that one more time. I will not allow what I feel to override what I know. Dumb is dumb. Stupid, you know it's stupid, don't do it. You know God's told what he told you to do, even if it don't make sense and you don't understand. If you walking by faith, not by sight, you know the principles of God.
Mhm.
So you stand on those things. If you know that this is what it is, don't try to make it be something that is not.
Right.
Because that's goofy.
Because we are the
Okay.
people, my wife and I, we're the people. You know, there's some people say, you know, well, I just feel so stupid. They say, well, no, don't feel stupid.
Baby,
We're not the ones.
I say,
We're
baby,
the ones that say, listen, you hurry up and embrace that stupidity, baby. Embrace it because your deliverance is in there.
let me say,
Your
for real,
deliverance is in that stupidity.
no, seriously. I want think about it. And this is the last analogy I'm gonna give. How often do we get burnt by fire? Literally, we don't. You
Not
know
often.
why? Because you know what it feel like.
And we believe it's hot and
Every
gonna
blue
burn.
moon, even people who smoke blunts all day, they ain't just getting burnt up all the time, right? But you don't get burned by fire. You don't get electrocuted that often. You know why? Because you know what it feel like.
Amen.
And you will never forget what it feel like. So some of this stuff You need to remember what it feel like so you don't feel like and let nobody or nothing make you feel that particular thing again. So
Right.
I ain't the one to tell you, well, don't feel stupid. Now sometimes no, you shouldn't feel stupid because that ain't have nothing to do with you. But sometimes, well, you feel bad. No, you should feel bad because that
Hmm.
wasn't right. Now, what's the plan to fix it?
There you go.
Seriously, take ownership of it. All right. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, learn, shake it off. You moved, I can't see. Yeah, so sometimes we do it to a lot of times we doing it to ourselves. So anyway, guys, we not gonna take y'all into 8:30. This was our first day back. We love the engagement. We love the engagement. Guys, please scan that barcode to if you're not following us on our social media platforms. Right now, we have Facebook and YouTube that we'll be going live on. You can purchase the book from there. You can, we have a freebie, y'all. I stayed up all night working on this doggone freebie. So it's a free downloadable for everybody watching tonight. It's walking you through the P.A.S.S process. Is going to provoke you to think about some of these things that you want to do that you may not have been said out loud.
Is it on here?
Or no, it's not on here because it's too big.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not on here.
Okay.
It's like a 21 is a 21 page um it's a 21 page downloadable. Okay. And what it is gonna help you really understand what P.A.S.S is. It's gonna provoke some areas in your life on how you can ask you some questions that you can so whether you trying to make something, trying to create something, you got a special project at home, you can use this action book. It's the P.A.S.S roadmap action book. Okay, is what I use.
How to get it?
So there you scan this barcode, and the very first link on that barcode is going to say free get your freebie or something like that.
So there's a
Okay.
barcode at the top of the screen.
No, yeah, the barcode at the top of the screen is going to take you to a link. Is a hi hello,
You're gonna see my picture on there.
and on there
Looking nice.
is like several links and ways of getting in touch with us, but that downloadable is there. Print it out because it's not going to be available forever. That link is going to expire. I'm going to try to keep it up for at least 2 weeks. Excuse me. But get it, download it, and print it out. Okay. Print it out. Does it
Does it
come
come with
with
a
a
video of
video?
you playing the harmonica?
No, not this time.
Nice try, Brandy.
Not this time. Okay. So y'all listen, a lot of love went into that. And it's just a snippet because I actually that's gonna be a whole bigger project. But anyway, go ahead and download it. You say you try. Mine is printing as we speak. All right, Tasha. I
So
love it.
also, guys,
The-
these nice little game changer shirts
yes.
and some other things we will have on our website. We got some stuff we're working on.
Yes.
Even our what do they call our characters when they're the little animated characters that we're working on that we want to have on our cups. Well, it's gonna be our
You
logo.
can't supposed to tell that points of surprise.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't tell everything.
okay. I need everybody under the sound of my voice to forget what I just said.
Yeah.
You have
So,
forgotten.
so we have some tumblers coming. We have planners. We have shirts. We have notebooks. We have a bunch of different
Hold on,
things
and
for
don't
game
not just saying that
participation.
we got planners, but we got some specific for her,
For
for
him
him,
and for us.
and for us planners. And these planners will also have insert x. It will have inserts of video.
Now those will have video inserts.
Those have video inserts because we want to be personal.
Yes.
We want to be personable with everyone. For the men, I'll be doing videos in there where I'm actually talking to your husbands. I'm talking to your sons about
Yes.
things that we can talk about.
Yes.
And vice versa. We'll be talking to those married couples about
Yes.
things that we can talk about. as married couples. So we got some exciting stuff. I'm
Yes,
excited.
yes. So we didn't get to go into all the things, but we do have the book. Go to my website. The fingerprinting boot camp is guys. The
That's because you won't let me do
fingerprint.
my
Go
job.
ahead. The fingerprinting boot camp is still available. Go to my website. If you click that, if you scan the barcode, you can. If you're interested in starting your fingerprinting company or adding fingerprinting to your current business, you're a notary, or you have a trucking company and you got to get people fingerprinting a lot. You want someone in house to provide those services. Check me out. Give me a call. I love to talk more about your goals and see how if our program is a good fit for you.
Right.
Okay. And then don't forget your freebie. And then yeah, so I think that's it. I'm trying to speed up and get out of here by 8:30.
Because you can
So
do very well. You can do very well. And we train you how to be a successful fingerprint technician through this boot camp. Okay.
yes.
So
So that's all of the announcements right now. I'm looking forward to next week, and I can't even say things go a little smoother, but we get to
it's going to go
go
how it
smooth.
go.
Yes, because yeah, it went where it went. So I hope we serve you guys well
Hmm.
tonight. I pray that y'all see some
Sorry.
improvement.
We see it.
Yeah.
We see it.
Okay, hold on. I don't know what Jay's saying.
What did
Yeah,
you
she
say?
said put my banner back up there that
Oh,
I
what she
worked
worked hard
on.
on.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
And so we looking forward to growing. Y'all eat up that pass model. Okay. Excuse me.
eat up the P.A.S.S model.
Is this thing gone?
It's on. We hear you coughing.
All right. So anyway,
All right. So anyway, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Do not forget to. I want to thank everybody who liked and shared and commented on tonight. We're going to ask that you would continue to like, follow, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel by scanning the barcode at the top. We want to see our numbers go up, guys. Y'all know how this thing work. Or click the link in the bio description. We want to. We want you to know that growth doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's just about seeing opportunities where others don't.
yeah.
Success is a journey, not a destination. Keep moving, keep learning, and keep improving. Until next time, remember to mind your
Mind your
business.
business.
Thanks, guys.